Hi everyone, welcome to a special edition of Wheeler Wise Guys from Wheeler Digital. This one is definitely shorter than a normal webinar, packing in more real-world marketing ideas than ever. I'm Fredy, and this might be the fastest digital marketing webinar that you will ever watch.
That's right. I'm Cameron. Today, we are breaking down how to finish Q4 strong.
If you're a business owner or a marketer and digital advertising feels confusing or time-consuming, don't worry, we've got you. We'll make it easy to understand step by step in plain English.
We're also going to share a few quick case studies that show how real businesses are using these strategies to close out the year with the best results yet.
Think of the year like a football game. Q4 is the fourth quarter. It's crunch time. This is when the plays matter most. You can either score big or leave points on the table.
Exactly. So during October, November, and December, people spend more. Holiday gifts, family gatherings, end-of-year budgets, travel, you name it. If your business isn't advertising now, you're invisible when everybody's ready to buy.
We've seen it firsthand. A local furniture store that we work with nearly doubled their traffic in November and December compared to summer months just by keeping their ads consistent through the holidays.
That is the power of staying visible. Consistent advertising means you're in front of customers when they're making decisions.
So let's start with one of our favorites, website visitor ID. Imagine you own a store and 100 people walk in. Only 5 of those actually buy. Wouldn't you want to know who those other 95 were?
Online, that's exactly what's happening. Less than 5% of visitors to most websites fill out a form or call you. The rest just disappear.
And our favorite tool, Website Visitor ID, helps you identify many of those anonymous visitors. Wheeler Digital worked with a credit union who discovered hundreds of people were checking their auto loan page, but they never applied. With Website Visitor ID, that credit union was able to follow up and turn those browsers into actual auto loan borrowers.
That is the difference between guessing and actually knowing who's interested in what you sell.
So, what exactly is Website Visitor ID and how does it work? Well, we place a pixel on your website that allows us to scrub first-party data information from those visitors.
Even though they've never filled out a form, you now have their first name, last name, email, physical address, age, net worth, even the job industry of those people. With this software usually matching around 50% of your total website traffic, it is an absolute game changer.
We just give you a login to a dashboard where the leads are gathered and stored daily. And from there, you can use that data in all sorts of additional marketing efforts and can better measure ROI for the traffic that goes to your site.
Another tool that always performs is Social Mirror. So we all scroll Facebook every day. Social Mirror takes these same types of posts and shows them as ads across hundreds of other websites and apps. They look and feel just like a Facebook ad, but they reach people who fit the same kind of audience you're already targeting on social media.
A Facebook ad is just like your store window. Only the people who walk by ever see it, but Social Mirror takes that same message and delivers it directly to people who match your ideal customer wherever they're browsing online.
We ran Social Mirror for a client's regional event. Their ad looked just like a Facebook post, but it appeared on news sites, weather apps, entertainment pages, all across the region. The result was 40% more ticket sales than the year before.
It works because people recognize the format. It feels familiar, so they stop, they look, and they engage. Social Mirror has become Wheeler Digital's #1 most used technology this year, and there's plenty of evidence to show why this is the case.
Sure there is. Meta is oversaturated with ads right now. Big box national companies with unlimited budgets are pouring money into Facebook and AdWords. Add to that we're in an election season, and political ads are pouring in too. Meta is to capacity with ads. Social Mirror ads allow you to harness the power of social media, but in a space where so many of your competitors aren't.
Plus, you no longer have to be limited by the restrictions and targeting abilities, or lack thereof, that you find on Meta. If you're in a field like medical procedures, or maybe you're hiring for new candidates at your business, Meta has tons of restrictions over what you can and cannot target. But our Social Mirror here at Wheeler Digital has none of those. You can geofence, you can keyword target, you can hone in to specific job titles or areas of responsibility. That way, you can know that you are only paying to serve ads to the right audience.
So, while Meta ads are, for the first time ever, reporting a decline in user engagement, social mirror ads are growing in their impact. They achieve on average about 7 times the national average of engagement.
Don't get us wrong, the takeaway here isn't to not do Meta ads. They're unbelievably powerful. For some clients, it's still their primary source of digital conversions. But rather than waiting for a user to go to that social platform, why wouldn't you want to maximize that engagement by serving those same social ads across millions of different websites, apps, and games directly to those targeted users? It's a recipe for success.
Now, let's talk about live chat. You've seen it before. It's that little box that pops up when you're browsing a website that says, "Hey, can I help you find something?"
Absolutely. Customers today expect quick answers, and if they can't find a phone number or they don't feel like filling out that form, they will just leave. Live chat is like having a friendly greeter at your storefront, right at the door, available 24/7.
One of our home services clients added live chat and saw their lead volume jump 30% in the first month. Why? Because people who never would have picked up the phone were now able to ask quick questions online.
And here's the bonus. Every chat captures a name and their contact info. Even if they don't buy right away, now you have someone to follow up with later.
Have you been on the fence about live chat for your website? Well, there are tons of advantages to live chat, especially when it's done right, with live agents, not bots, that are available 24/7 to help your customers.
Let's see what the stats say. Not only do most people want fast answers, but 59% of live chats happen outside of your normal business hours. Letting people contact you on their time is crucial. And with 73% of customers saying it's their preferred way to communicate with a business, live chat is increasing website conversions by 40%. These days, it's practically a necessity.
If you're in a sensitive industry like banking or healthcare, don't worry about it. This chat technology is fully FDIC and HIPAA compliant. You don't have to sacrifice convenience for security. You should have both. So, let's put it all together.
You're running social mirror ads that keep your brand in front of people everywhere they're going online.
Those people click and visit your website. Website Visitor ID helps you to see who those people were, even if they didn't fill out a form.
And while they're on your website, live chat makes sure that nobody leaves without at least saying hello or asking a question.
That is how you make the most of every single visitor. You're not just running ads, you're building connections.
And that is how you squeeze the most out of every ounce of your marketing dollar.
Like delicious lemonade.
So why is fourth quarter such a crucial time to nail or even increase your ad dollars? The statistics don't lie on this one. Your competitors are doing it. Ad spends nationally increased 25 to 30% in fourth quarter compared to the rest of the year.
That's right. And consider this. Last year, U.S. consumers spent $240 billion in fourth quarter alone. That far outpaces the rest of the year.
Finally, and this one is especially of note, brands that consistently advertised in October, November, and December last year saw a nearly 30% increase in conversions over brands that waited until later in the quarter or even held off on advertising until the new year. The facts are clear. Advertising in fourth quarter is crucial.
Here's the Wheeler Digital Wise Guys takeaway. Q4 is your biggest opportunity to reach customers when they're spending the most.
The tools, they're ready to go. Website Visitor ID, Social Mirror, and Live Chat, we use them every day. We love them. And the best part, you don't have to figure it out alone. That's what Wheeler Digital is here for.
If this clicked for you, even a little, reach out. We'll show you how to use these tools to bring in real results for your business.
So there's no cookie cutter formula for advertising success. At Wheeler Digital, we don't believe in one-size-fits-all campaigns. We take the time to understand your unique goals, then we build a customized plan designed specifically to reach them.
That is the Wheeler way. Always has been. So while we hope this webinar is helpful, the most important next step is to reach out to us to see what would be the perfect mix for your business. Oh, no, wait a second, Freddie. We promised this was going to be a 14-minute webinar. We're short, man. Do we have any, I don't know, extra slides?
Man, that absolutely flew by. But you know, efficiency, that's kind of our thing. Shorter than planned, smarter than expected.
Sure I'm going to tell some jokes? Dude, I could do a song and dance.
We'll see you the next time on Wheeler Wise Guys.
Wise guys, out.